Hi, my name is Candice Cox and I am an Alexander Technique teacher. If you don't know what the Alexander Technique is, you're not alone. It's really a style of movement that was developed by an actor, the intention being to teach people how to function with less tension. I learned Alexander Technique as an actor where it is used in the theater to deal with chronic tension, but Alexander Technique is applicable to many walks of life. Most recently, I found it's very useful in working with Parkinson's disease. As people who do not have Parkinson's disease, we take it for granted how easy it is for us to put our arm into our coat sleeve, to roll over in bed, to lift our foot off the floor. For people dealing with Parkinson's, this is a day-to-day reality. We've found incredible efficacy in using Alexander Technique to restore this kind of daily function in the lives of people who have Parkinson's disease. The analogy I like to use sometimes is it's like a gutter that carries water and gets plugged up with various debris. So from the outside, it's like we can restore external functioning to people who have Parkinson's by clearing out those gutters. It doesn't cure the illness. We don't know why those gutters are still filling up, but it is amazing how regular work with Alexander principles can keep those pathways clear and actually, in some cases, even restore function. Let me tell you the story of Phil. I met him 3 years ago, almost exactly, as part of a research project. When I met him, he couldn't roll over. He couldn't go to the bathroom on his own. His wife quit her full-time job to care for him. He couldn't stand without falling over backwards. In 3 years, he's transformed. You can see he's transformed. The things that he can do are amazing. That's what this project is about. It's about taking this work to the next step and making it accessible for a much larger group of people. I came to the Alexander Technique as an actor and a writer, and after years of research, I feel like it's time to prepare a book specifically on the subject of how Alexander Technique works for Parkinson's disease. This book will do many things. It will give a handbook to caregivers and to people who have Parkinson's to kind of be a resource between lessons or to help them learn on their own. So at this stage, this book has gone through many iterations. It's been read by people who have Parkinson's, by their caregivers, by doctors, all of whom, interestingly, are my students. And we're ready to take it to the next level. I've been invited to present this book at the World Parkinson's Congress in Kyoto in June. There's a big advantage in being able to take this book to Kyoto because it will give exposure to the idea of using Alexander Technique to mitigate Parkinson's symptoms to a wide variety of key players in the Parkinson's world. Because this book needs to show as much as tell, I'm using photographers, artists, videographers, and designers to fill it with beautiful photos and to make it attractive and fun to use. I'm also super excited to be using a brand new ebook platform from Right Wing Media. With these guys, I can embed instructional videos right into the text, which will make it a much more useful tool for learning and for instruction, as well as being beautiful. It's cheaper and more accessible that way too. With this platform, people can access the book straight from a computer or a phone. They don't need a special device. But the costs to do all this are high. I tend to do things on the bigger scale. It'll be $8,000 to $9,000 just to get the book up before I've printed a thing. So anything you can do to help me with is hugely appreciated. By pre-ordering, you'll be helping me cover costs. If you're able to chip in $100 or more, you become more than just a purchaser, but a supporter, and I cannot thank you enough. I promise to keep moving forward with this work. I've learned a lot on this project, and I hugely appreciate your support. Thanks so much. It's a great thing.